the fuel increase, I will compare the upcoming, increment. I'll compare it to Europe. The sad thing is, our people don't speak the truth. You see, Ghanaians, they are some sort of dishonest people. About 80% of Ghanaians are dishonest. From the politicians to the citizens to the rich to the... See, Ghanaians are dishonest people. The truth is, if only Ghanaians will speak the truth, what is happening overseas, like we don't go complain about this, we won't even complain about this fuel increment. Like nobody will complain. Bro, in France, I want to use Europe as an example because we all say abroché. So let me use Europe.
Looks like it's the standard.
It looks like, it's a standard, greener pastures and all that. So let me use Europe as my case. In France, they just increased fuel. Now, 1 liter, I think, is 11 euros. I think a gallon is 11 euros. If you exchange 11 euros into cedis, that's 88 Ghana cedis. If fuel should get to 88 Ghana cedis in Ghana, do you know what will happen for Ghana? People will go on hunger strike. Some will want to even go on demonstration. Some will be thinking about coup. Some will be thinking about all sort of unnecessary things because fuel has gone 88 Ghana cedis.
Right.
But in Europe, as I speak with you, France, 1 gallon is 11 euros. Convert them into cedis. When you finish, convert how much a liter makes in dollar. Because for my calculation, we are buying a gallon for about, I think, $6. So if you break it down, it's about 40 something Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
So basically, it is based on the kind of car you use, the kind of runs you make, the kind of work you do, and your economic situation. You get me?
Yeah.
Don't just start to complain. Now, you remember Rollins' time, they used to have this Kalabule time where they used to beat market women and all that for price hike.
Right.
Because the moment the government increase any commodity by 1 Ghana cedis, then the whole market will go 10 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, they ride on that.
I
remember.
That is the problem we have in Ghana. The market woman selling tomatoes in Makola is now already selling 5 pieces of tomatoes for about 20 Ghana just because of the increment. They are let incremental. They don't even increase them yet. She has already increased the tomato to 20 Ghana cedis, making profit with the excuse that fuel has gone up. That is why some of the ideologies of Rollins, it will get to a time, all those who condemned him, they will embrace it. He beat them, Kalabule time. Who are you to have a price of your own different from what is in the market? You cannot sell this kind of energy drink for 5 Ghana cedis when it's sold for when the whole calculation is for it to be sold at 1 Ghana or 2 Ghana cedis. You cannot sell it at your own price.
Yeah, but don't you think it's because there are no regulatory bodies?
I'm coming to that. I was coming to that. I'm going to blame government and blame the citizens.
Right.
It's a shared responsibility.
Right.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Now, those who are complaining, I was listening to a radio station this morning coming, and wicked. All these people are all illiterate people who don't read and research. They are illiterate. If Europe is buying 1 gallon for 11 euros, the only difference between Europe and Ghana is they have a double shift system where you can do about 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and we have single spine. That's our biggest problem. That is why I don't understand why government cannot see that single spine will help Africa. Single spine system, that is the biggest problem, because the moment we are able to change or move away from single spine and start to implement a double shift system where you can work 3 hours, 4 hours here and move on to the next job, nobody will complain about some of this development.
Right.
Because I have 2 jobs. I can do 5 hours at Joy FM, move on to Malcolm and do 3 hours, and move from Malcolm and do 5 hours at the mall, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
At the end of the month, you put your money together, you have about 15,000 Ghana cedis at the end of the month because you're doing about 2 jobs. But now you have confined the people to a single spine system.
So you're locked.
You are locked. You have locked the people. You have locked the people. That is the only smart system the Europeans are running ahead of Africa. So tell me, how hard is it for African leaders to run a double shift system? How hard is it? It's not hard. So you see the slave mentality. Our leaders are not upgrading. They are not upgrading to the speed of the word. They are in their comfort zone, and they feel that the people don't know much, so they are playing on our ignorance. You understand?
Yeah,
that is the problem. So I will blame government for all this outcry. I will not blame the increment, because the increment, they'll be normal, bro. It'll be normal, because if you should take a car or a cab from Medina to Accra, you will not be charged nothing less than 80 Ghana cedis for a chartered taxi. You understand?
Right.
If you have your own car and you buy 3 gallons and you pay for about 100 Ghana cedis or 120 Ghana cedis, you can go to Accra and return home and still have some fuel in your car. So you've saved almost 50 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
So it still makes a lot of sense to still buy the fuel and drive your own private car if you can afford it. Do you get me? Now, the GPRTU people, these people are also running this same system of exploiting the people's ignorance and placing their own increment on the transport fares. You get me?